Introducing first, it is our DeFi champion fighting out of the blue corner with a current market cap of $4.2 billion and a fully diluted valuation of $4.23 billion. Its 24-hour volume stands at an impressive $450 million, and it's got a whopping total value locked on chain of $33.6 billion. It is the defending champion. It is Aave. And in the red corner, with a current market cap of $442 million, with a fully diluted valuation of $471 million. Its 24-hour trading volume stands at an impressive $51 million, and it's got a total value locked on-chain right now of $2.9 billion. It is our challenger for tonight. It is Compound. So okay guys, we're not going to keep you waiting. Let's see which one of these platforms is offering the better interest rates. But before we get into the interest rates on offer, let's look at the chains that both of these protocols are offering in round number one. And Aave is currently offering the following chains. It's offering Ethereum Core, Prime, Base, Arbitrum, Avalanche, Sonic, Optimism, Polygon, Metis, Gnosis, BNB Chain, Scroll, ZK Sync, Aptos, Linea, Celo, Sonium, and EtherFi for a total of 18 chains on offer, and they have a good few more tokens on offer as well on each chain. Looking at the chains on offer from Compound, and we see we've also got Ethereum, Base, Arbitrum, Optimism, and Polygon. We've also got Ronin, Unichain, Linea, Mantle, and Scroll for a total of 10 chains on offer from Compound. So round one is going to go to Aave. They have more chains and more tokens on offer. Simple round to score this one. So now moving over to look at some of the best interest rates on offer for both, starting with the Ethereum network and staking Ethereum. With Aave, we get a supply rate of 2.8% and we can borrow for 3.51%, while over on Compound, we get a whopping 8.09% to supply, and it will cost us 8.86% to borrow. Looking at wrapped Bitcoin on the Ethereum chain, and on Aave, we get a 0% supply rate, and to borrow it will cost us 0.28%. Over on Compound, supplying will get us 0.43% and borrowing will cost us 0.99%. USDC on the Ethereum network, and on Aave we get 4.08% to supply and borrowing will cost us 5.29%. While on Compound right now, we get a whopping 8.14% to supply and borrowing will cost us 9.02%. Moving over onto the base chain, and for supplying and borrowing Ethereum on Aave, to supply we get 2.08% and to borrow it will cost us 2.73%. Ethereum on Base on Compound will get us 1.95% to supply and borrowing will cost us 2.17%. Looking at wrapped Bitcoin, and on Aave on the base chain, supplying will get us 0.05% and borrowing will cost us 0.72%. That's Coinbase wrapped Bitcoin, which Compound currently doesn't actually have. So moving over to USDC on the base chain, and with Aave to supply USDC on the base chain, we will get 5.28% currently, and to borrow it will cost us 6.93%. And on Compound, to supply will get us 4.25% and to borrow will cost us 5%. And just looking at one of the best offers that we currently have on Compound, and that's Polygon USDT. So on Aave, to supply, we will get 4.13% and to borrow will cost 7.63%, while on Compound, to supply, we get a whopping 13.45% and to borrow it will cost us 15.5%. So both chains have some pretty good offers and it looks like a clear arbitrage opportunity to me. But it's always going to be best to shop around and get the best deals on either platform. I'm going to score this round as a draw. Moving over to the functionality round, and Aave offers flash loans and flexible interest rates. Flash loans are collateral-free loans that have to be paid back within the same block on the blockchain, while Compound offers more simple features with fixed interest rates. Aave offers community governance through the Aave token, and it has a safety module that's actually backed by the Aave tokens for stability. Compound is one of the longest standing and most trusted DeFi platforms in the game. Been around before the last bull cycle in 2021, so it's hard to judge in terms of functionality, but I'm going to give this one to Aave for those flexible rates and the flash loans on offer. Moving on to the next round, and in this one I'm going to be scoring the apps, how good they look and how easy are they to use. And I like the clean and simple layout of the Aave website. It's super easy to use and I've not been confused once while using the app consistently for the past 6 to 12 months. Compound is a little harder to navigate. I found it hard to find everything that I wanted and it was a little bit confusing. So I'm going to have to give this round to Aave. Their website is simple, clean and easy to use. Moving on to a more important round, and that's the on-chain data. And the TVL on Aave has been increasing rapidly in USDT this year. And in terms of Ethereum, it looks to have reached a local top in recent times. We can clearly see though there's growing adoption and more people are knowing, using and trusting the platform. It's becoming too big to fail with that massive TVL. And looking at Compound, it's not seen the same growth as Aave whatsoever. It's been stagnant even in terms of USD, and in terms of ETH, it's declining quickly. So overall, the on-chain data is looking much better for Aave. And then looking at the tokens from an investment point of view on TradingView, and Aave has been doing well, having a couple of very nice run-ups since 2023 when this super bull cycle started, but Compound is way down from its all-time highs from 2021, and the coin has not been performing too well recently either. Coupled with the falling TVL on Compound, and overall looking at this fight, while Compound has some very attractive interest rates on select assets, Aave is clearly the superior, bigger and faster growing chain. And you can mix and match the best interest rates from both of these platforms, but in this fight we can clearly see that Aave is the hungry, athletic, up and coming champion, and Compound is the retiring journeyman that's only looking for a paycheck. My money by far is on Aave as the clear winner of today's contest. And if you like this content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and join the Telegram group